Nice. Let's go.
Oh, let me do this. Cheering.
A wizard appears.
Perfect. Okay. Well, welcome back, huh?
Oh, God.
Welcome back to the back table. Thanks for joining me.
You're
Lovely Jackson Beggs on the set where the cool kids hang out.
The back table, where the cool kids hang out.
Yeah.
So how long has it been? 6 years?
6.5.
Yeah.
Just about. Yeah.
I was busy rizzing up Livy Dunn in Ohio.
Okay.
Sorry. I'm never.
I wonder what Baby Gronk is up to now.
You haven't seen his whole thing now is stealing your girl, pretty much.
Oh.
Like, he's gonna turn out to be a piece of shit, I think.
I was hoping he was like 24 working like an office job now or something like that.
He was like 6 when he rizzed up Livy.
Well, I like to think that enough time has passed.
It has.
That's about internet time. Like,
Yeah, pretty much.
internet time goes by faster, you know?
Like, I'll be scrolling and I'll just randomly see a video of Baby Gronk just reading off like a quote of some sort.
Wait, but I don't see any videos of Baby Gronk.
I don't know.
That's what I thought it was funny is because, like, I'd never see this guy ever.
No, he'll be like...
You actually get Baby Gronk on your feed?
It's happened like twice. He'll be like,
Oh, okay.
you better watch your girl or I'm gonna kiss her and riz her hard.
Wow.
It's weird.
Yeah.
It is actually kind of sad.
You shut off your phone and, like, bury it in a hole.
Yeah.
You're like, please don't track my IP to
Sprinted-
riz
I
my girl.
sprint over to Haley. Baby Gronk hasn't tried talking to you today, right?
Hey, you haven't seen a baby like Gronk-ish?
Show me your DMs, Haley.
Have you seen a baby around here who looks like Gronk, like rizzing Livy Dunn? Stupid.
You seen a baby rizzing? Gronking?
Gronking?
Baby Gronk rizzing? Gronk style? Be like 15 years from now. He's going to be like 21. And he's actually going to steal someone's girl.
Yeah.
And you're going to be
It's gonna
forever
be
known
yours.
as the guy who got your girl rizzed up by Baby Gronk.
No, but no one will know him by then. That's the thing.
Watch
Everyone's
him
gonna be
actually
like,
be
who the
like
hell
the
is this?
goat.
He's
Like actually really good
he's
at
actually
football.
Rob Gronkowski's
Yeah.
son.
Yeah. He's a strange child. I wouldn't doubt it. That man was probably getting into some dirty business in his prime.
Yeah.
Robert.
Yeah.
God, he was a G. I miss him.
Probably the greatest of all time.
Probably. I don't even think it's
Mr.
close.
Gronkowski.
I think this is going to be a hot-ass take.
Mhm.
Travis Kelce, overrated.
That is a pretty hot take, but in the same vein, I do think like Rob Gronkowski is the greatest tight end.
I don't think it's that close of Rob Gronkowski to Travis Kelce.
I think it's closer than what you're saying, but I don't think it's like extremely close. I do think like Gronk like clears it, but
Yeah.
I don't think it's by much though.
Yeah.
But there's
I
I'd
probably
see an
haven't. I
argument.
haven't watched enough of like you watch Travis Kelce highlight reel, and then you watch Rob Gronkowski highlight reel.
Yeah,
Night and day.
I'll tell you where there isn't an argument anymore. LeBron James,
The GOAT.
he's the GOAT, man.
Yeah.
Like, who else has stayed this good in their respective sport for this
Mhm.
long?
That is kind of nuts.
Like, the consistency, the tenure of LeBron James's career. I mean, like, given, like, I'm not sitting here like, man, I've been to 50 of his games. Like, you know, I've seen him live
I've been
60
watching
times.
LeBron James since I was 6 years old.
Yeah, I delivered him, actually. Yeah, like, no.
I'm his dad.
Like, but just from a unbiased standpoint, comparatively, like you see what happened to LeBron. Like, I mean, he obviously like left the league for a little bit and came back, and he had a definitive like prime, right?
Yeah.
I feel like LeBron maybe not still in his prime.
You mean Michael Jordan?
I meant Michael Jordan, right? Yeah, he left the league. Okay, maybe I fucked that, right? But yeah, LeBron leaves the league, right? He comes back and he has like a definitive like, hey, yeah, this from here to here is when his prime was, right?
Yeah.
He got all those rings and when he left the sport and came back, he really wasn't like quite the same, right?
Yeah.
But and then like he was very washed and like played on the Wizards for a little bit and he was just really bad, right? Like he just got old, right?
Yeah.
But like LeBron James has been in the league for like what, like 20 years now,
Yeah.
and he's consistently had like averaged like 30 points every single year. I don't know how accurate this stuff is, right? Because literally, I'm only his father, but like
I just watch every game.
yeah, I'm just there every game cheering him on, making him dinner afterwards. But
You played great today, sweetie.
but really, like I mean, it just seems like even in any sport, I feel like LeBron James may be the greatest athlete of all time.
Yeah.
Because how do you stay that? Like, he's like 60 years old. He's
How
like
old is he? He's like 40 something.
He's old enough to where if he like pulled up to the arena and like whipped out a walker and walked in the stadium with a walker, you wouldn't bat an eye because you're like, oh yeah, he's about that age,
About
right?
that time.
Yeah.
He's one misstep from a torn ACL, I feel like. Has he ever tore anything or like had a
I don't think he's ever had like an injured season.
season-ending injury?
I don't think so.
That's crazy. I mean, he does spend like $2 million on his body every year.
As he should, yeah. I mean, you got that much money, you might as well pour it into something productive.
Yeah.
You know?
Pretty wild.
But, yeah, I don't know. I also don't watch football.
Any basketball.
Yeah, I barely watch any basketball either. So.
I don't watch anything. I watch like highlights when I'm scrolling. Like,
This
oh shit.
this podcast could be posted at a time where LeBron just absolutely drops off.
He has a 3-game span where he scores less than 10 points and then he tears his ACL and has a season-ending
Just
injury.
literally, yeah, like when this podcast drops, because we don't watch basketball, we don't realize that he's literally
no
playing the
idea.
worst basketball of all time.
No idea. I mean, I just saw a highlight of him hitting like 3 threes in a row.
Yeah.
And they're in the finals for the in-season
In-season tournament,
whatever
yeah.
the fuck that is.
Yeah.
Is that cool? Do people think that's cool? I don't know.
They're I don't know. Don't know. I think all the players are getting get checks
If they win.
if they win.
Oh yeah, I saw it was like $500,000 if they win.
Yeah. It's either that or 50,000, but for an NBA player, I feel like those are pretty close to each other.
Yeah, pretty much. That's chump change.
Yeah,
for
right.
most of them.
Yeah. I feel like it's productive for the bench players, but I don't know.
Yeah.
About any of the star players.
Even
what they'll
then, how
use
much
that
are
shit
bench
for.
players making? I feel like you make it on any NBA team, considering how competitive it is. Like compared to football, there's 52 people on the team.
Yeah.
Basketball, there's like what, 15 max. They got to be paying.
Is
you
there
a
really
bag.
only 50? I guess, yeah.
I mean, there can't be over 15. I feel like.
No, that's a good point. Yeah, probably.
I mean, you look at a bench. There's like. I mean, I could probably produce enough people to play on a full NBA team.
Yeah, we wouldn't be good, but yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean like I could have like 15 kids.
Oh, you produce
So I
them.
can produce them with my
Right.
seed.
LeBron James comes out.
Yeah.
Deliver him. Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
Oh shit. So what's new? What has transpired in your life since the last episode?
How long has it actually been? It's been like
It's only been
a couple months.
yeah,
Not
like
that
4
long.
or 5 months.
Not long enough to make that much of a shift. Oh, it's
Yeah.
been since August.
Can you
Like the start of August.
can you tell that story of the guy in your class?
Fuck. Can I?
It's really funny. It's really fucking funny.
Okay. I think I can. I don't think it matters that much.
Oh yeah, would he get in trouble?
Oh, yeah. No, I can't.
I don't know.
Damn it. That sucks.
Maybe for a different day,
Yeah.
where we get far enough away from what
From
happened.
This, this time right now.
that it's kind of mucky to
Yeah.
determine who it is.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good call.
Yeah.
We'll keep
Okay.
it on the back burner.
Mhm.
But God, it's such a funny story. It's insane. God, I gotta stop talking about it. I want to tell it so bad. I can't.
My cats are chunky, dude. They're really like fat
They're
asses.
gluttons.
They just. I was just telling you, I'm like, I got home after work today, and I was like, all right, I want to clean my apartment up a little bit. Haley and I are having company over the weekend, and I was like, oh man, I'm scurrying to do that and set up the podcast again. And in the meantime, the cats like had pretty much like no food. They just like cleaned up the last of their food that they had, so I like refilled their food. Basically, every single time I do that, my girl cat Meredith consistently will, because she hasn't eaten in the last 2 seconds apparently, she'll run over to her food bowl, eat as much as she can until she throws up. Like literally, I put down the food, I turned around, I did something else, and then I already heard her like choking up food. Yeah, I was like, what the hell are you doing, bro? Like, I can't. Like, I'm not a perfect cat dad, right? Like,
Yeah.
I love you, whatever, right? But, man, I can't, like, there are going to be times where you're going to go without food for a couple hours, maybe water for a couple hours, right? Like, it's just the way life is, right?
Gets fed, sees food, eats food, throws up, sees food, and that being the puke, eats puke, throws
Literally.
up again, eats puke, vicious cycle.
Yeah. It's never ending. So that's the cycle of life, really.
Infinite food glitch.
Infinite food glitch.
Eat your own puke. Yeah, why don't people stranded on like rafts and shit just do that? Just throw up and eat it.
In a real sense, how? Yeah, wait. How
No,
does that work?
no.
That doesn't work,
No.
right? Because you can't like.
Because a little bit of liquid comes out when you throw up.
Right.
You dehydrate the shit out of yourself.
That's true. Stomach acid doesn't contain any like
Nutrients?
yeah,
Yeah.
nutritional value.
No, I don't think so. Jamie, look that up.
Yeah, look that up.
Could I survive on a raft for 40 days eating my own puke?
You can't drink your own pee though.
Yeah, I saw a HBO Max series. What is it called? My Strange Addiction. Yeah.
Hmm.
A couple drinks their own piss.
Oh yeah,
They did it solely drinking their own piss for like 3 years.
that's crazy.
It
I
might have
watched
been
a show on Stars Network.
Yeah.
It was called I Drink Pee. It was 2 hours a guy drinking pee. So I was like, damn, wow, this is
Just a compilation
riveting.
of him.
It wasn't a compilation. It was
Best
just
piss moments.
raw, cut, just straight 2 hours.
Damn.
Him just chugging it.
Just a constant loop of just he's holding his wiener.
And I mean, it lasted for 2 hours, and then it cut. So I was just like, all right, cool, whatever.
Damn. That's rad as fuck. That's metal as hell.
It is pretty sick.
Drinking
Yeah,
your own piss.
It was sick as fuck.
Tell me that isn't badass.
I toss it on. I'm like, this is sick. This is sick.
I
as
put it
hell.
on before I work out.
It gets me going. Gets the blood flowing, man.
this guy's drinking his piss. Let's fucking
Drink
go.
that piss, drink that piss.
Yep.
Just lifting.
Then I go lift and think of how much of a pussy I am because I can't bring myself to drink my own piss.
Speaking of lifting, I forgot to take my creatine for 2 days.
You've been taking creatine?
I've been on creatine for so long now. Yeah.
Word.
Well, but then I actually did come off of it for a while, but then I'm back on it.
So you're a drug addict.
Yeah.
You're not natty anymore.
Actually, yeah. To people who don't go to the gym, I wonder how many people who don't go to the gym know what creatine is.
Yeah.
It's probably
Right.
very little. 'Cause when
Yeah, I mean, when I first started lifting, or I started lifting for a little bit before COVID,
Mhm.
and talked to my mom about creatine, or I brought it up, and she was like, "No,
you want to do drugs, huh?
She's like, "Really? You want to take the easy way, huh? The shortcut." I'm like, "Mom, it's literally a naturally occurring substance. It's like
It's
just
something
red
that
meat."
happens in your body
Yeah.
anyway. It's
And,
something your body
Like
produces.
I was talking to my brother about it, and he was trying to go on creatine in high school too, and my mom didn't let him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because she was like, "I heard that could fuck up your heart or some shit."
Yeah, I heard. Yeah, that was
That was the
that was
main
a
thing.
pretty big rumor
Yeah,
of creatine,
not true at all.
and that it causes hair loss too. I think, right?
I'm pretty sure it only has benefits. Like,
Well,
it's probably,
that was the rumor, is what
yeah.
I'm saying.
The thing is, it's like the most researched supplement in the weightlifting industry, so it's safe as can be, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like, even they've done studies for sports. If you're taking creatine, you have a head injury, you're 50% less likely to have a concussion.
Yeah.
Just because of the amount of water that it stores
Sure.
in your
Okay.
muscles and brain. So, I mean,
There's
it's really only an upside.
There is one side effect, though.
What's that?
I mean, I assume you've grown the extra toe from it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I like boys now.
The one scoop and I was kissing dudes.
Kissing guys on the mouth.
That could be related to the fact that before I was on creatine, I was also into dudes, so
No, doesn't correlate.
doesn't correlate.
I just like kissing dudes because of creatine.
Yeah.
Crazy world we living in.
I'm like, Mom, I'm only trying to take creatine. Like, I'm already on steroids. Like,
Yeah.
it's just
Stay away
creatine.
from creatine. I'm okay with MK and all them SARMs and shit, but creatine's gonna kill you, boy.
SARMs, Tren, fucking every testosterone.
HGH.
Stay away
I'm
from
on
that
it all.
pre-workout stuff, though. That's not good for you.
That'll ruin your heart. That'll fuck up your circadian rhythm, boy.
Oh, man. Yeah, it'd be like that. Mothers, what are you going to do?
Honestly.
My mother brought me to the dentist yesterday.
Really?
It's pretty sweet, yeah.
Was it a little embarrassing? Or was it like
No, it was
kinda
really,
nice?
it was really funny. So I haven't gone to the dentist in a while, right? So I needed to go there for stuff that was going on with my teeth and just in general, I like wanted a checkup, right? But I go there. I'm telling my mom I wanted to go, and she's like, I have off that day. You want to come with? I was like, yeah, why not, right? So she picks me up from work, like I'm getting picked up from school. Like she walked
so
in
cute.
to my work too. I was like, oh, why didn't you stay in the car?
Eugene,
Yeah.
ready for your dentist appointment?
Yeah, I was like, oh man, whatever. Yeah.
In the car. If you're a good boy, I'll get you McDonald's after.
Yeah, we go to the dentist, and then we're just sitting in the waiting room, and the assistant comes out. She's like, Eugene. I'm like, all right, cool. And then I get up, and I'm instantly like, oh, like, is it just gonna be me, or like, can my mom come with?
I was just gonna say, your mom's like, you want me to come with, Eugene?
Yeah, I was.
Are you gonna be okay in
I
there?
literally I'm like, she's like, oh yeah, she can come afterwards after like this part of the thing. I'm like, okay, cool. And then like in my head, I'm like, not that I need her to come, right? Like she's just gonna be bored out there. I worry about her.
Specify that to the dentist.
Well,
I don't need her in there. I'm just for her sake. I don't want her to be waiting out here.
I
alone.
literally did that. I got like all my like X-rays and whatever, and then she's like, all right, well, we can bring you over to this room now, and I'm like, oh well, like, is this where my mom can be with me? Oh yeah, if you want. And I'm like, well, not that she needs to be though. Like, she's just bored. She's probably just bored out there. I was like, I like genuinely like did not need her. I just like knew that she would be bored out there. So I was
That's
like,
so funny.
and then she's like, yeah, you can go grab her. And then I go grab her. I'm like, Mom, you can come with, come on. And then as soon as she starts walking with me to the room, I just reiterate, I'm like, yeah, it's not even that I needed her here. Like, she's just bored out there.
Clear. Did not need my mommy.
Yeah.
I'm definitely not scared of the dentist.
I'm definitely not a little wee boy. I just wanted.
I'm not a little piss pants baby shithead.
Yeah, my mom's gonna be bored. I worry about her, you know. So, that actually did happen, but.
Damn. Remember when I got my teeth knocked out?
Yeah, that was
last
pretty
year?
bad.
That sucked booty cheeks. And the dentist experience was even worse.
How did you get into a dentist that fast?
Well, I mean, I had to sleep. Like, I had to go through the whole night. I couldn't see one until the next day.
How did you?
And then-
But even how did you get a next day appointment?
Because it wasn't even like they didn't have openings. The dentist was just like, we gotta get you in. Like, that sounds really painful because my nerves were exposed. So every time I took a breath, it was like,
Ooh.
it was like the cold on the nerves protruding out of my tooth holes that were exposed. It was terrible. And then I got in, and they numbed the shit out of my face, and then they like grinded down the nerves pretty much. So I had no nerves in my teeth anymore, so I just wouldn't feel the pain.
Yeah, and then they were like, ah, shit, wrong tooth.
Oh, shit. Let's just do all of them.
Yeah. Actually, your teeth are rather large. Let's grind them down. That was a TikTok trend. Do you remember that?
No.
People were like grinding, like taking a.
No.
Oh, they were taking like a nail filer to like their teeth.
God, that's fucking terrible.
Because they didn't like the pointiness to their teeth. They wanted all their teeth to be straight. What is wrong with people, man?
I don't know.
It's the worst decision I ever made. But
grinded your teeth?
I mean, I live with it every day. So. It looked fun, okay? What can I say?
I was jealous. They looked like they were having fun.
I got done with taking a scoop of cinnamon and seeing if I can swallow it, and I was like, let's try this one too. And then right after that, I was gonna pour a bucket of ice on my head.
You just got severe FOMO
from
anything you see on TikTok.
I need to do every challenge. I need to do the floss and the say so dance, and I need to. Oh, I'm itching. I'm itching to do everything.
Anything you see, it's just instinct. I gotta do it.
What happened after they grinded your teeth?
They sent me home, and then they were like, "We'll get you some new ones later.
What?
This should help the pain."
Oh wait, so you got new teeth? Oh, I guess that makes sense. So they pulled your tooth and just tossed some new puppies in there?
Well, they didn't pull shit. They were gone. They weren't there.
Damn.
They just I had like little sharp little fangs, pretty much.
Oh shit.
Like they had cracked.
Oh, I know exactly what they did. They grinded the shit down and then just put a new one right on top of it.
Pretty much.
Yeah, they glued. Yep. Is that a veneer? Or a crown?
Caps.
A cap?
They busted a cap.
A pop, a lock, and yeah, just some weird
sucks.
Dentist lingo.
Anything with teeth just sucks every time. I've never had a good experience at the dentist. Probably because I don't take good enough care of my teeth, though.
Yeah, same.
Whatever.
I was just thinking about it. I had really bad dental hygiene because my parents never really enforced it on me. But I was thinking about the fact that happened and I have like a crooked front tooth.
Mhm.
I don't think that's from me not brushing my teeth though, because that doesn't make any sense. Your teeth just don't fucking like do a pop shove it in your mouth if you're not brushing your teeth.
That's natty. No.
Yeah, so I've always blamed my crooked tooth on my poor hygiene when I was a smaller lad.
No,
but now that I think about
it, I'm not a dentist, so I mean I can't confirm that.
Right.
But I'm almost 100% positive that has nothing to do with not brushing.
It doesn't make any sense,
no.
Right? Like if you don't brush your teeth, it's not like your teeth just start fucking rotating.
No.
Yeah. So, but I
could
did
be wrong.
Shit. Maybe get a dentist on here, and then they're like, no, like if you don't brush your teeth, they start doing kick flips in your mouth.
Damn.
Just start fucking rotating and turning, and it's like game of Battleship in there. They're just moving around,
colliding into each other. Shit.
That's what it sounded like when I was at the dentist. A game of Battleship. He was in my teeth. He's like, D4 needs a C24.
Yeah.
F7 honestly needs a. It's like in my teeth. He's like, the F4 needs a MSI. C7 needs a. And I'm like, hit.
You got it.
Got it.
You got me.
Right on there.
This hurts really bad. I hate teeth.
Yeah, we kind of need them though. I've had my fair share of run-ins with the law. I got my license suspended.
Did you know they could have arrested you?
They could have tried.
For,
you mean
not paying the fine?
Yeah, they could have tried.
They could have put a warrant out for your arrest. You could have just gotten pulled over and been like, "Oh shit."
They could have tried.
True.
That don't mean they gonna catch me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, you already know, but I tried scamming the system because I'm a rebel. I'm an anarchist, if you will.
A badass, one might say.
Yeah.
The alpha, perhaps.
Yeah. It didn't work. I had an unpaid ticket. I tried swindling them. Tried paying the amount that I wasn't supposed to pay, and tried getting away with it. I lied to him, and yeah, I thought I got away with it, but I didn't.
That would have been so funny if you got arrested for that.
Yeah, it really was. I mean, I had the money to pay for the whole ticket the entire time. It's not like I didn't have the money for it.
They're like, you can't even be like, oh, well, I have the money on me right now. I could just pay it right now. Be like, sorry, still gonna take you to the slammer.
Yeah, that would have been tough. I'm not fit for jail.
That would have sucked.
There's no Fortnite in jail, so
literally, how are you gonna survive? We took a couple tours while I was going through the 2-year program at Midstate of jails.
Yeah.
It's so fucked up.
Is it really?
Like, there's a lot of people in there who are really messed up in the head. Like, you wouldn't think around here that there would be that many people with mental disorders in jail, but there's a lot.
Well, I don't see a lot of people walking around the street like that, so I guess they got to be somewhere.
Yeah. But it's also weird that they're there and not at some kind of mental hospital.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're probably awaiting trial, right? Like, I was just thinking about, I literally just thought about this today. I was listening to the radio, like some pleb, like some ordinary Joe for some reason. Hopped in my car, the radio started playing, and for some reason I didn't immediately plug in my phone.
Yeah.
And I heard, like, this guy, the radio man going over some news, and he was like, man from shooting from said school, blah blah blah, finally facing trial, and then he started talking about the trial, and this shooting happened in 2021, and he's just now facing trial. Why is our justice system so far behind?
That's their defense attorney trying to make it go as long as possible.
Oh, really?
Most of the time they'll post bond, or they'll have a hearing like immediately, and it'll be like not the trial, but like I can't remember what it's called. It's like not this. What is it? Shit, I don't know. But it's basically
the rehearsal trial.
Honestly, it's called something like that.
They just practice. They're like, okay, can't wait to do the real thing later.
I can't remember what it's called, but basically the judge Judy. They've got so many of them.
Yeah.
But the judge is like, all right, bond is set at $200,000, and then the lawyer will try and put off the trial for as long as possible to get the guy to be able to be out on the streets for as long as possible.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, posting bond is when you're able to get out of jail.
Yeah.
Until you have your trial.
Yeah, but if it's serious enough, the judge will be like, yep, or there won't be a bond.
Is that the same thing as bail? Posting bail?
Yeah.
Posting Christian Bale?
Yes, if you post Christian Bale on your story, you're free to go.
You're free to go. You posted bail.
Yeah. Jail's weird, though.
Have you ever seen 60 Days In?
Nope.
Oh my God, dude, you have to.
Wait.
That should be part of the academy, dude.
Is that where the cops pretend to be inmates?
They're not cops. They're Joe Schmoes.
Oh shit.
Like you and me, ho.
Oh damn.
Bars.
No,
literally, yeah. And it's like, it's hard to tell. I feel like I have a good reading on when I can tell things are scripted and not scripted.
Is it jail or prison though?
It's jail.
Oh, okay. So not as crazy.
Yes. I feel, like I said, I feel like I have a really good reading on when I can tell things are scripted and not scripted, but I'm pretty sure 60 Days In is genuinely not scripted. Like it looks and feels real.
Shit's got to be scary.
Yeah, dude, there's some people who go in and like just instantly break and just can't take it. And some of the harassment that happens I sound like I'm so white for saying that. Some of the harassment that happens in jail. Shut the hell up. What am I even talking about? There's so much harassment in jail. I'm never going there.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, but like, man, they just turn back into savages. They literally just start going backwards. Like there's like, I mean, they just start segregating too. Like white people can't hang out with black people and like Hispanic, but like. And they just get so primal. Also, one thing that I see in the show, too, is, like, the word bitch is a massive no-no.
Yeah.
Like, you can't just be like, man, stop being a bitch. Like, you say that and you will die. You will get, like, literally shanked.
That's crazy.
The word bitch is a massive disrespect in the jail setting.
Yeah, you wouldn't think jail would be that bad. Just because it's... Basically, if you're in jail, you're either awaiting trial, I'm pretty sure, or you're convicted of something and it's under a year of, like, time that you have to serve. Mm-hmm. So, like, usually they're not, like, pieces of shit over there.
But what's interesting I've seen in the show is some of those people have been there for years. Will stay in jail for years.
Yeah. There's some people that will... literally commit crimes just so they can go to jail because it's 3 meals a day.
That's true. Yeah.
Warmth. If it's the middle of winter in Wisconsin, you're better off breaking into a car pretty much, and if you're homeless at least.
Right. It's not. Yeah, you're not better off in any circumstance.
If you're in Wisconsin and it's winter, break into
a car. You're better off. Better off.
More money. You'd probably make some money.
No, you wouldn't, because you have to pay to be in jail. It costs money to be there.
Yep, that's true.
But for most people who are in situations like that, they're never going to pay that anyway.
Yeah, no.
But also there are free options. I mean, there's homeless shelters that'll do that where you don't pay.
Yeah, it's kind of ironic. Getting into jail is a get-out-of-jail-free card for homeless people.
What the hell did you just say?
You know the saying, get-out-of-jail-free card?
Yeah.
Like it's a sticky situation that you're getting out of. So their get-out-of-jail-free card... being in that sticky situation is to get into jail.
But I'm disagreeing with you though, because it's not a better situation because you have to pay to be in jail.
Get into jail free card, commit crime.
But it's still not free. You're paying. Get into jail paid card.
Get into jail card. Commit crime.
Yeah. That's just the law. That's called the law. Oh shit. Now, but see, in Monopoly, that is really true, though. You go to jail and you're like, kind of like, ooh, no, I'm kind of untouchable.
That's kind of cool.
But you don't get paid.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but that's the actual rule.
Yeah.
I don't know how many people play like that.
I've never finished a game of Monopoly, so I wouldn't really know.
There's there's some bitchin' ass Monopoly versions out there. Dude, when I was in middle school and like elementary school, we had a Monopoly game where there was like a card reader. Like everyone got their own credit card as a player.
Damn.
And then there was a card reader that. Dude,
it
did the math for you.
That's
it was
rad.
insane to my
nice.
like 12-year-old brain. I was like, this is some next level type shit,
That's
bro.
Nice.
Oh, it was so good.
That's real nice.
It was sick. That was a go-to game for my household. We had another game. It was oh man, what was this game? I hope someone at home can figure out what this game was called. But we had a game where it was everyone had their own. So there was like a base in the middle, and then everyone had their own like extended. It was almost like a catapult that extended out to them. And on the end of the catapult, it had a like dry erase surface that you could draw like crayon on, right? So then it would be someone's turn to be the question master or whatever, right? And then someone would take a card and say, what is the answer? And then you would have to draw it quick and then let go of your catapult and then it would flip down, right? And then whoever would get it down first would
never
answer.
Heard of that at all.
I hope someone can understand what I'm saying and tell me what that game is.
We had a lot of board games at my house growing up too, and I've never heard of that.
It was sick. I wonder if I can find it.
Board games really used to be the shit too. Like,
yeah.
Prior to like learning
internet.
The magic that is gaming consoles.
Yeah.
Prior to that, like 6-year-old me.
Yeah.
Sorry would keep me busy for hours.
Sorry, classic. Okay.
Hungry Hungry Hippos. Get hype as hell going to grandma's. No one
Okay.
play Hungry Hungry Hippos. Even that little carpet that had roads on it.
Word.
That'd grind my goose.
You know what?
That'd get my goose
Unpopular opinion. Uno kind of pisses me off.
If you're looking to waste a couple hours and like have a little bit of fun, get a little irritated.
No, but it doesn't piss me off. Like I don't. It's fun to play, but what annoys me about Uno is everyone plays by different rules, which is the same with every game, but Uno is the worst because you're more likely to play Uno than you are a lot of other games.
Yeah.
And specifically Uno, like everyone plays
always
with different rules.
The stack is
always the
most controversial.
Yes. I prefer to play... I'll dabble in some stack twos, but when motherfuckers start tossing
stack
like
fours, dude,
and then some
some
people will do you can stack fours and then separately you can stack twos. I've had someone say, stack twos and then you can stack fours on that and then stack twos on the fours too.
No.
I'm like, no, those aren't the same card.
No, yeah.
Why would you be able to stack those? It doesn't even make any sense, man.
I think you should not be able to stack anything.
I agree.
Maybe I don't even know. Like, because that could add some strategy to it. Like, always keeping a stack or a +4 or a +2 in your deck at all times, just in case someone's, like, hits you with one. You can be like, fuck you.
So,
then it turns into everyone having a stack 4, then it comes back to you, and you got a stack 16 on you.
Which is absurd.
Yeah.
Also, like, I think the official rules... No stacking +2s, no stacking +4s, and then it's only one draw. Like, if you don't have the card, you draw, and then it's someone else's turn.
Really?
I'm pretty sure those are the official rules. Now,
No, it's not, because I've seen people play Xbox Uno. Remember the Jev clip?
Oh, sure. Okay. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Okay. But for sure, stacking 2s and 4s has never been a rule in Uno, ever.
No. No way.
Have you ever played Phase 10?
Maybe. It sounds familiar.
You get a phase and you have to do like a set of 2 and like a run. You have to do a set or a run. So like you have to either collect a set of the same number or you have to do a run, which is you run across the house.
Yeah.
Naked.
Okay.
Yeah. I think my uncle made it up. No. No, but I'm serious.
That's weird. He only played with me.
Yeah.
At Thanksgiving.
It's our special little game.
Like, take us to the basement.
No, but seriously, like the run would just be like a straight. It would be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So like if
I've
you
never
run.
heard of this game, by the way.
Really? Okay.
No.
You ever heard of Skippo?
Skibbity toilet.
I'm just making shit up. You ever heard of Phase 10? You ever heard of Block 24? It's you ever heard of Skibbity toilet?
Just making shit up. No, I've not heard of any of that.
Dang, you were into some pretty boring games. What was your favorite game other than Sorry? Honestly, Sorry is a pretty basic ass answer. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Listen, there was a lot of variations to Sorry though. There was the Sorry Knockout. Remember that shit?
No. Sorry is the one where it has the what? Why did I do that? No, yeah, but it has the press thing where it rolls the dice right in the middle.
I don't remember. I just remember the characters that they had.
Wait.
The little pieces. The Sorry.
Yeah. They're like little pyramids.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really and then right in the middle
of the... I don't really remember how to play it, to be honest. I remember Sorry Knockout was like, what's it called? Curling. It's pretty much like curling.
Wait, what the fuck are you talking about?
Sorry Knockout was like curling.
Oh yeah, like curling, sure, yeah.
Like the ice shit.
Phase 10 was kind of like golf. Really? Yeah. Skippo's kind of like hockey in a way.
Skibbity toilet's kind of like Ohio and rizzing up Livy Dunn in there.
Yeah, sorry's kind of like golf, where there's a winner and a loser.
It's kind of like boxing in a way. Sorry, knockout, because there's both a knockout in the name of sorry, and it happens in boxing, and there's usually a winner.
That is a lot like golf. You're right, and boxing actually is what you said. You're right. You're so right about that.
Boxing's so badass.
No,
that's stupid.
Boxing is literally the dumbest sport ever created. You ever think about that? Who the hell? I mean, like, it's the most primal thing we still have.
Boxing, yeah. Like, martial arts, UFC, shit. Like, that's not as primal in my opinion, just because of the strategy used in it. There's still strategy in boxing. Don't get me wrong, but
isn't it interesting how boxing hasn't been phased out? Isn't it? Like logical that boxing
it's starting, it's definitely not as big
that's
as it
true
used to
which
be.
It makes sense from boxing grew something that makes more sense and is more it's evolved, right, like into mixed martial arts, but for some reason we still have a sport where they're only using their hands, and then we still have an in-between sport where they're using their hands and only their legs, but not grappling still, that kickboxing,
and then an even more intense and confusing sport in UFC.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. It's
combining
weird.
both of them.
Yeah,
and wrestling.
It's weird how wrestling isn't like a bigger sport.
Yeah.
Like after college, there's nothing. Is there Olympic wrestling?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there is.
Olympic
Duh.
Wrestling.
Yeah, I know. I knew that. I'm an idiot.
Yeah, you are.
What am I doing this for?
Get out. My podcast now.
I think aren't they doing a new like Olympic sport this year? What was it?
Flag football. That's not this year. That's in like 2020.
Oh, they are doing flag football?
Yeah.
Is that like an interest for NFL players, do you think?
Yeah.
Really?
I think like Tyreek was talking about it, but he's going to be pretty old by 2028.
Man, what a dumbass sport too.
Flag football?
I mean, football in general. You ever think about how complex of a game it is?
Yeah.
And then we make fun of people who don't understand it, but it genuinely is like the most convoluted sport.
Yeah. I'd say it's more confusing than basketball.
Oh, basketball is a very like complicated sport too.
It is, but it's not.
But football is the worst.
I'm lying. Basketball is sports in general are pretty confusing to people who don't watch it at all.
But I feel like soccer is pretty straightforward.
No.
Are you serious?
Yes,
right now?
I've played soccer. That shit was confusing as fuck.
What do you mean? You
like there's like the positions in soccer are confusing to people who don't know how to play soccer.
Okay, makes sense. But at the end of the day, there's a team trying to kick a ball in a net.
Yeah.
But I guess you could
But the point system's straightforward. It's 1 point if the ball goes in the net.
Yeah, but like, why does the NFL go by 6 points? Who created that?
6 and then an extra point.
And
field goal is 1 point.
The extra
after
point
6 points. But if you get to like within the 50-yard range and you kick a field goal, then it's 3 points.
Yeah.
And there's no system between like the 50-yard line where it like doesn't matter how far back you are when you kick the field goal. It's only 3 points no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas with basketball, if you're inside of the 3-point line, it's 2 points. If you're outside, it's 3 points.
I want to punch whoever made the extra point and introduced kickers into the game of football.
Yeah.
It is the most useless position. Like,
but you got to be pretty fucking icy.
You have to be very skilled. Very skilled. Yes. However,
I'd say it's like one of the most important positions in football. To be honest,
I would agree. In certain circumstances, it is very important.
Because there's games that are won by no touchdowns, just field goals.
But here's the thing: it is the act of kicking the ball is, in my opinion, extremely out of place in the rest of the game of football. Yeah. Because they're throwing the ball, they're catching the ball, they're tackling people. Oh, look, he throws the ball, and then that guy caught it in the painted area of the back of the field. And so that's 6 points. Now, let's bring on a guy who only kicks the ball and never tackles anyone.
He tries to sometimes.
See, but
some people, dude. You ever see a kicker like knock someone on their ass?
Yeah.
Shit gets hype.
Yeah, but like it's because they never do it, right?
Exactly.
But also, like, I mean, it's just so out of place. Let's bring a guy who just only kicks the balls into the game.
Yeah.
I feel like at the beginning of football, it was the way like the XFL is now. How they have just like throw-offs. I think they have throw-offs, where it's just a kickoff, but they just throw it.
Watched XFL.
And then they also, for extra points, they do like a 5 yard is 1 point, 10 yards out is 2 points, and then 3 points for like 20 yards out. You just get one play to put it in.
Damn.
Which is smart, right? Like I think there is something to be gathered from that.
Yeah.
But
I think it's just less complex to not do that in the NFL. Like the point system, but depending how far back you are. Like they're just like whatever.
I suppose, but
3 points no matter what, or 1 point no matter what.
But don't you think it's
if you go for it and go for 2?
Yeah, but I think it's because you're used to it though.
Yeah.
Right? Like you think about it, someone whose job it is to only kick the ball, and that's nowhere else in the entire sport other than the kicking position, is pretty out of place and kind of confusing.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, true.
Because you don't see anyone throwing the ball in soccer.
Yeah, you do.
I mean, from out of bounds.
Or the goalie.
I suppose, but only in their goalie box.
I used to really like soccer.
Soccer's pretty dope.
I played soccer over football in middle school.
Really?
Or elementary school. When I was in Tri-County. I was like, you know what? I don't like football. It hurts.
Yeah.
I'm going to play soccer now. Because I'm fast.
I wish I knew more about football, but I don't. I'm uncultured American. Yeah. I like burgers.
Yeah, soccer's pretty cool. Like, I'll never understand the hype behind Messi and Ronaldo. They're like some of the most famous people on the planet, and I'm just like, LeBron James.
LeBron James, pretty cool.
LeBron James and Tom Brady.
Tom Brady, the American dream.
Yep.
Dreamy man.
And like, Ronaldo and Messi are probably 10 times more famous than either of them.
Yeah, well, that's because, I mean, like, our American football is only in America.
Yeah.
You know?
Everywhere else is, like, pretty mid at the sport.
Yeah.
Other than, like, Canada's pretty good, I guess.
It's the same thing with basketball. Basketball has become very Americanized to where, like, we're kind of the only... And
if you're good, you have to play in America to actually make decent money.
Yeah.
And if you're bad in America, you don't make, like, the plays to go overseas so you can ball on some English fuckers.
That's true, yeah.
What is it with Minecraft people and being predators?
Dude, it is insane how many Minecraft people have turned out to be predators. It's actually crazy.
Yeah.
Absolutely wild. Man, it's so disappointing when you come back to a YouTuber you used to watch and you go to their feed and then they're like, their last video that they posted was from years ago and it said, I'm sorry. You're like, oh,
damn it.
Not this. And you click on it and he's like, yeah, I was whatever, you know, like it's always some shit, you know. Damn it.
Stupid stuff put out by their PA agent.
Yeah. Hopefully we don't turn out like that when we make it big, you know.
True.
This will be a pretty old episode by then. I like to think we're gonna hit a stride and get famous around like, I don't know, how many episodes do you think this is gonna take?
Close to 100, I'd say.
You think it's only gonna take 100? I say we could get like in the 5. I think we could get into like the 500 range before we make it big.
Because at some point we'll figure out a system that's way better than this.
Yeah.
And be like, it'll be a night and day probably.
I like the low effort, low quality, low funny.
Yeah.
I like how this isn't funny.
I just like being boring as fuck.
I like the kind of like artsy, like boring vibe of your podcast. You imagine if someone walked up to us and they said that, they're like, yo, I like how fucking your podcast puts me to sleep, man.
I gotta put on your podcast before I go to bed.
It's the only way I can sleep. It's like white noise to me. I'd be like, word? Oh, word? Okay.
I like what you guys are going for, you know? Like lame as fuck, not funny, boring, you know?
That character you guys are playing in the podcast where you're really uninteresting, I really mess with it, dude. It's really artsy. We're like, yeah.
Yeah, totally. That's definitely what we're going for.
Oh, you noticed. Yeah, but what are we going to do when we do pop off and then, we get into some controversy, you know?
Not acknowledge it. I think that's the plan. That's the play. That's the only way to escape, actually being canceled is to not acknowledge it whatsoever.
I mean,
that's what Dream's doing pretty much. Maybe he's not. No, he's not.
We don't have anything to get canceled over, really, though, so it should be good. Right? Let's clear the air right now.
We could be canceled, for sure.
Absolutely. No, we're fucked. Yeah, we're absolutely fucked. I was posting some bad shit today on my Snapchat story that 6 people saved and snapped me that said, when you become famous, I will post this. It was just...
Could you get canceled for a dick pic? Asking for a friend.
That I posted today?
This is some deep lore. Uh-huh. Same year that I shit myself in Branson. I already told that story. I'm not telling it again, damn it.
Okay.
You know what? I'll tell it again.
Okay.
Just to rehash some old feelings.
Get crazy,
It's been a while since I've told this story of shitting my pants. Mm-hmm. So I was sick. We went to... Or no, I wasn't sick when we went there. I went to Branson, Missouri, where my grandparents have a cabin.
Wait, you told this on the pod.
I know.
You don't gotta tell it again. Everyone knows.
New listeners.
Who?
I don't know.
Okay, tell it again. Fine.
You never know. Because someone's going to be listening to this and be like, oh, why didn't he tell it? No one's going to be listening to it, but...
Dude. So... Yeah, it's me.
I'm the one listening.
I forgot about this story.
So, go to Branson, Missouri. My grandparents owned a cabin there. And we go there for the summer. Get there. I get a sinus ear infection. And I start taking some... can't remember what it's called. Some kind of anti-infection shit. Mm-hmm. And one of the side effects is tummy issues.
It's called X-Lax or something.
Yeah, it was something weird. But I start taking it. Everything's going fine. You're supposed to eat yogurt with it, which I didn't do at all.
What? Wait. What kind of fucking medicine was this?
I don't know.
I've never had a single medicine of any sort where I've specifically had to eat yogurt.
Some kind of there's it might have been not amoxicillin. Maybe it was.
I was on that.
It was probably amoxicillin.
I was just on that.
Well, this might have been
my tooth abscess.
Might have been a newer version, different. I don't know what it was. Just some kind of anti-infection thingy for my ears and my nose. I'm taking it for a couple days. Every time I shit, it's liquid diarrhea. And,
Yum.
Everyone's inside of the house. I go outside for some reason, and I'm on the deck. I think we had caught some turtles in the lake, and they were in a little swimming pool outside on the deck. And I go out to greet them, I think. And I trust a fart too much, and I shit my pants. Pretty sure I was wearing khaki shorts at the time.
Oh.
And it's just Mount Vesuvius running down my leg.
Yeah.
Down my feet onto the deck. There's just a pile of shit on the deck. No joke. Pile of shit on the deck. Clear as day.
Was there a dog at that house?
I hope not.
No one depended on, I'm saying?
Oh, no.
Dang.
No, there was no one I could just be like, that's crazy. A dog must have...
Oh, the dog shit on the deck, dude.
That's so gross.
Oh, Fido shat on the deck.
Oh, and then he shit in my pants.
Oh my god. Fido shat my pants. Oh my god, I think Fluffy shat my underwear.
The dog shit myself. Fuck.
Oh, fuck.
So I shit myself.
Yeah.
I'm panicking. Like, this was probably the scaredest I've ever been in my entire life for, like, getting caught for something I did that was extremely embarrassing.
Yeah.
Literally shitting yourself. That is, like,
shitting yourself.
Peak embarrassment. Shitting your pants.
It's a core memory.
Yes.
Yeah, it happens to everyone.
Shit myself. Family event. There's, like, probably 15 people in the house. All of them visiting grandparents' cabin for a nice vacation.
Yeah.
I stripped down to my wiener. Completely naked. Probably, like, 11 years old.
Okay. And
I remember my first instinct was to go down to the lake and just jump in, wash all my shit.
Yeah.
Not, I guess, wash the shit from my pants.
Right.
And my
no washing the
leg.
shit. The shit doesn't clean.
Yeah. So I clean up. Honestly, it's so fuzzy because I don't remember what I did to clean up. I genuinely do not remember. I remember the thought. Zimming past my brain, being like, "You could go to the water and you could clean all this up. No one will know."
Yeah.
And then I don't remember what happened after that, but I do remember specifically going back after whatever I did and the shit being gone. That was on the deck. Just gone.
You walk back in and you're like, "You guys see that shit?"
No, I did not bring that shit up at all. I was not risking me bringing it up and then having to explain that I shit myself. Like, I was perfectly fine with keeping that like a complete secret.
There must have been a pigeon with some bowel issues.
And then the same trip, we're going swimming, and I walk out of the bathroom, and this was pre me wearing underwear underneath my swim trunks.
I thought you were saying just in general.
No.
You're like, I just found out about underwear at 13. Before that, I was just freeballing.
No one told me.
No one told me about that extra garment I was supposed to put underneath my pants.
No. So the same like trip, I'm in the bathroom and changing into my swim trunks, and I walk out, and I'm like, everyone's watching TV. I'm like slightly behind the TV, and my uncle's right behind me. And this motherfucker
whispers in your ear, and he says,
"Pantses me."
Oh, and then you shit.
Pantses me, wiener out.
Oh man,
in front of my whole family.
Man, that's fucked up.
Yeah, I don't know what he was expecting.
Yeah, you're in swim trunks.
Yeah.
Wait, why did he pants you in the first place?
No idea.
How odd.
Asshole.
And that was your uncle?
Yeah.
No explanation.
No, we're not going to dwell on that at all. Probably the most embarrassing, like, concoction to happen in the same trip.
Yeah.
Two of those things. If that happened to me today,
fuck,
I'd remove myself from any of the people
you
that
move
witnessed
away.
It. Yeah.
I mean, you just get a new identity
from this earth.
Yeah. At that point, I mean, you just you get a new identity.
You got it.
Yeah. I mean, there's no going back from that.
It was to the age where, like, you could still come back from that.
Yeah.
I was like probably 8 or 9.
It'd be a tough comeback, for a couple of years.
It'd be comeback player of the year.
For sure, absolutely.
For me right now.
No, yeah. Yeah, no, you'd
never live that down.
It'd be tough, yeah. But you'd be surprised how many adults shit themselves, though.
No, I was literally having this conversation with a couple of the kids in my class today. One of the kids was like, he's like 30 in my class. He's like, there's a line between childhood and adulthood where it's not as frowned upon or uncommon to be shitting your pants.
Yeah.
Accidentally.
Yeah.
Like, it's from probably age 6 to 40 or like 35 where it becomes like, shit yourself this weekend? You got me.
Yeah, I know. I feel like everyone that I literally know has a story where they've shit themselves past like diaper age.
Yeah.
I mean I did the same thing. You know, I had the flu once. You know, I woke up in the morning. I was like, I gotta fart, shit my bed. Like plastered the fucking bed.
That was when you were in high school still.
Yeah, and I fucking go to the shower. I did it again. Fucking shit in the shower. I'm an idiot, bro. I'm literally like, I gotta fart. Fucking. I just shit in the shower.
At least it was in the shower that time.
I'm like, what?
I would have given my left nut to be in the shower when I shit my pants.
It was clutch. I mean, I was in there. I'm like, do I trust it? I'm like, I look around. Thankfully, no one in there. Right? Yeah. Yeah. I'm like,
look around, make sure my uncle wasn't there.
Don't want to be pantsed in the shower. And yeah, I just.
Oh yeah, and ever since I got pantsed, then I wore underwear underneath my.
Oh, I mean, that's the greatest discovery. When you discover underwear underneath the swim trunks, I mean, that's like the clutchest thing. It makes no sense. I mean, that's when boys become men. When
they start wearing underwear under their swim trunks? Yeah.
If you are still not doing that and you have swim trunks that are just netting, I mean, and then when you become old is when you just stop wearing swim trunks in general. You're just wearing spandex and shorts.
Yeah. Dude, now I'm thinking about how much of an asshole my uncle was for pantsing me in swim trunks.
Nah, he weird as... Yeah. We don't have to dwell on that again. No. Yeah. It'd be like that.
Fucker.
But hey, this was fun.
Yeah.
This was fun. We should do this again sometime.
No. Sure. Why not?
Why not?
Maybe we put a little more poop on it next time.
Put some poop on it. Put a fucking, give me a fucking foot long. We'll do Italian. Toss a scoop of fucking shit on it.
Hey, that was a nice podcast, guys. But, how about you put a little poop on it next time?
Can you toss a couple fucking shit jokes in there next time, guy?
Put a little more poop jokes in there. Maybe that'll get some people going.
You know, I found your podcast underneath the fucking poop section in the fucking poop fucking podcast.
Man, I've been looking for a good poop genre podcast. And you guys really got it. You guys really found your edge in the podcast industry under the poop genre. Keep it up.
I was browsing through my fucking poop podcasts, and y'all have got some fucking shitty jokes, man.
That's a compliment coming from me. I'm a poop joke connoisseur.
Y'all got some fucking stinkers.
Y'all got some shit on that poop, huh?
Oh, fuck.
That's about where this should end, I think.
Yeah.
If we're making those kind of jokes, it's enough.
This is where it gets good, though.
Shitty poop, huh?
But that's where we gotta end on top.
Uh-huh.
Right, you know? But, no, this is good. This is productive.
I'd say.
And hopefully enjoyable.
Hopefully reproductive. Have intercourse to this podcast. Put it on in the background.
Put it on, yeah. Just toss it, yeah. I mean...
Get freaky.
Get crazy. Toss some fucking poop in it. No, don't do that. Why did I say that?
Take a poop while you listen to it.
Toss a fucking...
Toss this on when you're pooping.
Fucking toss this on when you're fucking on and fucking fuck.
And pooping.
And fucking shitting.